Day 20. I didn't annoy him. A crowd began to form just outside the gates of Jericho. They said Jesus was passing by. I had heard much about Jesus, how he had made the blind see, healed the sick, and even raised the dead. Many even claimed he was the Messiah foretold by the prophets. So I was not surprised to hear that the religious leaders argued about him. I knew they had their doctrines, titles, and egos to protect. I had nothing. Born blind, I would not be able to see Jesus when he came close. So I began screaming, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." The more I screamed, the more the crowd shouted at me to be quiet. The more they shouted at me to be quiet, the louder I screamed. You wouldn't have stopped screaming either. Blindness had forced me to survive as a beggar on the side of the road. I did not care if my screaming for help bothered anyone. I may have annoyed the crowd, but I didn't annoy him. When Jesus heard me, he told them to bring me to him. "Cheer up," they conceded grudgingly. "Come on, he's calling you." Immediately I threw off my coat. I was determined that my days of begging were over. I would never wear the coat that labeled me blind and helpless ever again. "What do you want me to do for you?" Jesus asked. I declared, "Rabbi, I want to see." Then he commanded, "Go. Your faith has healed you." And immediately I could see perfectly. I was so glad I didn't allow anyone to discourage me from crying out to Jesus.